Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. I am here with Tony Yazbeck, who has just stepped into the role of J.M. Barrie in the hit musical Finding Neverland, and we're here in his dressing room at the Lunt-Fontanne. Being back on Broadway, how does it feel?
It feels amazing. I feel very welcomed by this company. I'm a big fan of the show and what it has to say, and that's what drew me to it right away. So yeah, it's really, really fantastic being back in a role this juicy like this. So it's great to play this guy and to bring this story of Peter Pan to life every night in front of this audience. Yeah.
How did this all come about for you to be a part of this?
Let's see. They asked me about my interest in it, over the summer. And then I saw the show early September and fell in love with the story. I had no idea it was really about this. I had seen the movie years ago and sort of forgot about it, but I remembered it was great. But I saw the show and I looked around at the audience at the end, and I was with a friend, and I said, everybody is moved to tears, and I didn't expect that for a musical version of this. I figured it'd be very entertaining and have a heart, but everybody was moved, including me, and I just thought, I want to be a part of this. And I've always wanted to work with Diane Paulus, and to be a part of a production that just kind of speaks in such deep truths about mortality and spirituality and faith and family. All the kids that were in the audience, it just felt like something I really should do.
Like you said, working with Diane Paulus. I mean, she put you in the show, or it's been around for notes?
She has been around a lot. She really cares about the show, and we've been tailoring it for me as well coming in. She's been really great to say, you do you in this role, so I've just been so grateful to her for that. And also, she's just making the show better and better and better. She comes back for note sessions and fixes and tweaks and makes things better, and it's great to feel like you're in good hands and they care about the piece that much.
This is such a beautiful musical, like you said. I've seen it twice already. Audiences love this show.
They go crazy.
The score, I mean, the songs you get to sing.
Yeah, it's great to be able to have a pop score like this, because in these pop songs they tailor them for your voice. So it's like, they look at me and they go, how do you sing this? Okay, we're going to go to this version and this version. Maybe you can sing this high note instead, or this. And it's great to be able to feel like, I'm a replacement in the show, but they're tailoring it for me, and so I feel it feels original and fresh again.
See, that's what I love about Diane. Everyone she's added to a show has become their show.
It has. It really does. And she came up to me. It was the first night I went on. I don't get previews. I just get thrown on in the middle of this run. And she said, "You're on your way." And she was just so encouraging. And she said that this is it. And you have your version, and I love it. And obviously she gave me her notes, and I just wanted to absorb everything she had to say. And I'm just thrilled to be working with this team. It's been great.
What do you remember about your first night on stage?
Let's see. It was adrenaline kicking. It was definitely. I don't know if I was nervous or just more adrenaline high. My stomach was in my neck, and I was just thinking to myself, "Don't hurt anyone on stage. Just be safe." There's a lot of technical things that go on in the show, and so I just needed to nail all of that. And I knew that, like, in about 2 or 3 shows, I would start having a lot of fun. But to be honest with you, the audience was just like so captured by the show that it felt fun right away. It really did.
So when you took your bow your first night on, do you remember what you were thinking?
Oh, relief. Just complete relief. Because, I've only replaced one other time, and it was Billy Flynn in Chicago. And it's a similar feeling in which you are sort of invading a family, a company that has done this for so long, and they've bonded. And you want to feel part of it, but you don't want to push yourself in it. You want to slowly say, "Hi, I'm here. I want to join your family, and I love your family, and I hope you embrace me. Sure. And I will be as generous as I possibly can to all of you on stage if you invite me in." So but they all have. I mean, it's really a beautiful company.
This has been an incredible year for you. I mean, talk about your new CD.
Ooh, yes, here we go. Okay. There it is. Okay, so really, over the moon about this. It's a couple of years in the making, and it's based off my solo show. I've done it at 54 at Birdland, and it was a big hit, so I thought, how do we do this, and how do we capture the intimacy and the story that connects all these songs? And I just thought, let's do it in the studio, and let's really edit it so that it's really intimate for the listener. And PS Classics got involved; they believed in it, and it's been this incredible journey, and now that it's out, I've gotten this awesome response. Like, it's great to be able to feel like it's not about my voice or about the dancing, the tap dancing that's actually heard on the album. It's about the emotional connection people are going through, the feelings of highs and lows through the album that they're getting, and that just makes me happy as an artist.
We're here in your dressing room here
Yes.
at the Lunt-Fontanne. This is like one of the most famous dressing rooms.
It's incredibly famous, and as you even told me, Mary Martin was here with was it Sound of Music?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So who else? Carol Channing was in here. Elizabeth Taylor, Cheetah
Sid
Rivera,
Caesar.
Sid Caesar, and Little
Hal
Me.
Linden.
I mean, it's crazy.
The list goes on.
On and on and on. It's unbelievable. There's a lot of history. It's been really nice to be here. It's a sort of an enormous dressing room for the size of a backstage theater.
Is this the biggest dressing room you've had, or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, it's a very humbling experience being here. That's for sure.
Take us through it.
Okay, let's go.
So what's happening here? What are some of the things that are hanging here?
Yes, this is my opening tuxedo costume as J.M. Barrie. Then we also have my opening of Act 2 costume. So a lot of the costumes that you don't see are actually downstairs because there's a lot of quick changes in Act 1. It's really fast. But other than that, then there's this beautiful sink station here, and these. I never thought there would be like bay windows in a dressing room that faces the street.
This looks like Peter Pan. Looks like something
I
Victorian.
know, it does, doesn't it? That's what I was thinking. It looks like if you open this up, Peter Pan would just walk in.
Now, this is the famous bathroom, right?
Yes.
Take us into here.
Okay. The shower was placed here by Nathan that used to be, if you can like kind of imagine it to be a nice bougie bathtub for Elizabeth Taylor, but now it's a...
It was all lavender to
lavender.
match her eyes. She had a lavender bathtub when she was here in Private Lives with Richard Burton.
Unbelievable, yeah. It's gorgeous. So now it's
But
mine.
Nathan decided to put a shower in when he was in Addams Family, right?
Right. I'm not sure. I would have liked a bathtub as well. Probably more of like an ice bath for my legs, just to recoup for the next day.
Totally.
But in other words, it's great, and it's beautiful and new, and
Sure.
a really nice addition to this dressing room. And so we have a bar area over here, a sitting room. So this way, people can kind of come in and enjoy themselves while I'm getting changed still, and then we can come out here and kind of have a nice night before we exit the theater.
Okay, so we're in your theater. You literally are getting ready in about 9 minutes.
Yeah.
So my final question is, what is the best part of the experience so far with being back on Broadway in Finding Neverland?
It's the message that's being told. I keep going back to that, and it's being able to connect to this childlike feeling inside of me. I've always loved kids, and I've always connected to them on a very adult level, and that's what this show is about. It's about connecting to this family and realizing that, as much as we're all mortal beings, we all have a child inside of us, and we should all never let that go. And that's what's really important, and I think this audience really gets that.
Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you, Richie.
Thanks for letting us come in your dressing room right before you go on.
Thank you.